It's a shoe review. Welcome to Life in My Shoes reviews and such. This week I'm going to be talking about the Altra 1 version 3. This is the third generation in the 1. I have worn the 2s and the 2.5s leading up to this, and we'll talk about this in comparison to those. So if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know a little bit about Altra, the shoe company, the shoe brand. So it is known for a couple things that make it unique in the running shoe space. One is the Footshaped toe box, so it gives room for the toes to splay and spread out a little bit. Secondly, it is a zero drop platform, which means you don't have a heel lift like you do in traditional running shoes or most sneakers for that matter. The heel and the toe have the same height off of the ground, so there's no lift. Uniform sole width across the shoe. So I specifically purchased these primarily for casual wear, not for running. They are designed as a running shoe. And I purchased them leading up to a trip to Disney where I would be wearing them in Florida for 4+ days of walking in the parks. So I will give you feedback on them based on that. So they were a comfy shoe. I still had foot and leg fatigue, as you would with any kind of activity where you walk that much. Walk something like 40-ish miles over the 3 or 4 days that we were there. They were very warm, so Florida was in the mid-90s while we were there. These were very warm. Did not breathe super well. I wore them with socks. I probably could have gone barefoot. I didn't do that. So let's talk about the shoe in comparison to its predecessor. This is the 2.5. You can see a little bit of the differences here. So I'm going to come back here a little bit. You can see the differences, and then the soles. So the differences in this and the 2.5, there's a lot of overlay on this. So you can see a lot of this stuff that's kind of shining in the light. All these overlays on top of this is new to this model. Again, this is a completely redesigned shoe compared to the 2.5. So really it has almost zero to do with the previous models. Of course, the 2 and the 2.5 were likewise completely different from the 1 version 1. So I guess it's kind of par for the course that they're doing a redesign. So the overlays are different, which means the upper material is kind of different. On the previous versions, it was a mesh upper. It breathed pretty well, even though I might have at one point said that it didn't. It actually comparatively breathed much better than this. Also the heel, it's a lot more substantial on this model. There's a little more structure to it, a little more material to it. Even kind of the shoe itself just feels like there's more, and all around the heel and the ankle here, there's just a lot more material here. The shoe itself is a lot, I will take that back, but it is heavier. So I won't say a lot, but it is heavier, noticeably heavier than the 2.5 and the 2.0. I will say that one thing that I did have liked is the durability of the sole, which was one of my chief complaints in the 2 and the 2.5. I feel like this sole, whatever they've done on it, it feels like it's a little more durable. I don't know if it's where it has rubber, the placement of the rubber, or the materials, but the sole does seem to be a little more durable. Also, it's not as flexible as the 2 and the 2.5. There's definitely more structure to it, and obviously that plays into the fact that there's just more material to it. There's more to the shoe. It's a heavier shoe. Comfort-wise, it's still a comfy shoe. I think it probably is not got the same usage that I would use a 2.5 compared to the 3. The 2.5 and the 2.0 I would call a racing flat. and was good for short distances, speed work. If you do speed work, I generally didn't do that kind of thing, but I would say the 2.5 was good for, I'd say, between a 5K and a 10K. If you got them right out of the box and they have no break-in, you probably could wear them for a marathon, but I would not say that is like you're going to get a lot out of them. You're probably going to get 200-ish miles, in my opinion, out of the 2.5 or the 2.0. Now, it is not as clown-esque as the 2.5. You can kind of see the 2.5 is very, very clown-like. And so that is one of the other deltas of the difference of this shoe. So there's just a lot more to this. I would not use this similarly. I would not call it a racing flat by any means. I would say this probably is a little more designed to go the distance because of the durability and the added material. I wish it was a little more breathable. Could easily wear this without socks. I think it would be a comfy shoe without socks. But again, there is more to it than the previous versions. All in all, I have enjoyed the shoe. It's not a bad shoe. I probably will transition it from originally having purchased to wear it for casual wear. I probably will transition this to be more of a workout shoe that I wear, for walking and running. But I haven't enjoyed it for casual wear. So I bought it for the summer for the trip to Disney. I wanted a comfy pair of shoes. They required no break-in, so I could get them right out of the box, wear them in Disney, and not have any issues on it. But they don't look the greatest with jeans and things like that, which I was hoping that I could wear them with jeans. They really haven't satisfied that need. Altra has other lifestyle shoes that would be better for that, and I probably will look to those for that type of thing. So sizing was one of the big issues with the 2s and the 2.5s. The first 2s I bought, I believe I got in an 11.5, and they were super, super small. And that was a big problem with the 2 and the 2.5 was the sizing. They were super, super small. The second pair I got were 2.5s. I got those in 12s, which is a full size. I'm a true 11, and I got them in 12s, and they were still really small as a 12, which should have been a full size bigger than my size. So basically, they were about a size down. So a 12 was about 11. So my third pair I bought, I believe I got a 12.5. They have righted the ship in sizing. So I did buy these a half a size up. These are 11.5s. They fit like 11.5s, which I have for the sake of giving my toes more room in non-Altra shoes. I have gone all the way from an 11.5 to 12 just to kind of give my toes more room to kind of breathe and spread out in traditional shoes. So I would say the sizing is pretty spot on for this. So again, they've been pretty durable. They serve the purpose well. I am probably going to transition these more to be like a workout type of shoe, something like that. So let me know what you think. Have you tried Altra? Or has your only exposure to the shoe brand been via my videos? If you've tried Altra, what styles have you tried? Again, I've done review of a few of their lifestyle shoes. I've shown off some of the others. I did the Vanish. But let me know what you think in the comments below. If there's any specific Altra that you're interested in, I'd be happy to see your comments, and perhaps someday I could purchase a pair and review them on your behalf. But let me know if you've tried any of the Altra shoes that I've reviewed. Give me some comments below, and let me know what you think. Am I off base in some of my feedback or not? Until next week, I hope you enjoyed this shoe review, and we'll do some other new review next week in Life in My Shoes reviews and such.